When a quarterback comes off a major knee injury, the most important thing he can say isn't about excitement or guarantees. It's about intent. And what was said here mattered because it showed direction, not emotion. The message wasn't, "I'm back." It was, "This is the goal, and this is how we're approaching it." That distinction is critical when you evaluate football situations instead of reacting as a fan. Now, let's slow this down properly. I'm Daniel, and this is where situational football gives us a clearer picture of what this actually means for the Kansas City Chiefs moving forward. The comments from Patrick Mahomes about targeting readiness for Week 1 shouldn't be interpreted as a countdown clock. From a football operations standpoint, it's a timeline anchor. Teams need an internal reference point to structure off-season reps, OTA workloads, red zone install phases, and contingency planning. Saying Week 1 isn't about pressure, it's about alignment. From a red zone perspective, quarterback availability impacts more than just who's under center. It affects how much of the playbook can be installed early, how much motion and timing-based design the offense can realistically rep, and how confident a staff can be in sequencing plays once the field shortens. Inside the 20-yard line, timing matters more than arm strength. Spacing matters more than raw speed. And decision speed matters more than improvisation. Mahomes' value in that area has never been about scrambling or highlight throws. It's about how quickly he diagnoses leverage and how efficiently he delivers the ball before windows close. When a quarterback rehabs an ACL and LCL, the first thing teams evaluate isn't velocity, it's base stability. Can he plant consistently? Can he reset his feet without hesitation? In the red zone, especially inside the 10, throws are often made off controlled footwork, not extended plays. That's why the medical detail that the rest of the knee structure was clean matters from a football standpoint. It reduces the number of mechanical compensations that usually delay timing-based execution. Let's talk situational football for a moment. The Chiefs' red zone efficiency has historically been strongest when the offense stays on schedule, meaning second and medium instead of second and long, third and manageable instead of third and goal from the 9. Mahomes excels here because his anticipation allows Andy Reid to call layered concepts that stress defenders horizontally and vertically at the same time. Travis Kelce's role in those situations has always been about leverage, not separation. His routes are designed to attack the defender's blind spot at the exact moment Mahomes hits the top of his drop. That kind of chemistry doesn't survive chaos. It survives repetition. That's where the off-season timeline becomes important. Mahomes mentioning OTAs and training camp isn't filler. It's a signal that the goal is to participate, even in a limited capacity, in install phases. From a coaching perspective, even walk-through reps matter. Seeing the quarterback's footwork align with route depth helps receivers adjust landmarks. It helps the offensive line understand protection timing. It helps backs like Isaiah Pacheco recognize when downhill runs need to hit faster to keep the offense on schedule. Third down is where this becomes even more obvious. On third down, especially third and 4 to third and 7, defenses tighten coverage and disguise pressure. Mahomes' greatest strength here has always been his ability to identify the leveraged defender pre-snap and confirm it post-snap within the first 2 steps of his drop. That ability is mental first, physical second. Rehab doesn't erase that. What changes is how early the staff can reintroduce full field progression concepts versus half-field reads. Early in the season, if necessary, the offense can lean into concepts that reduce movement stress while still preserving efficiency. Quick game, layered spacing routes, and play-action looks that freeze linebackers without requiring extended rollout mechanics. This is where Andy Reid's sequencing becomes critical. Reid doesn't design red zone plays in isolation. He designs chains of plays. One look in the first quarter exists to set up a counter in the third. If Mahomes is present during install, even partially, those chains stay intact. If not, the offense becomes more modular, less connected. That's the real difference between readiness and absence. It's also important to frame last season correctly. Once Mahomes went down, the Chiefs didn't just lose a quarterback. They lost the ability to stay efficient on early downs, which pushed them into predictable third down situations. Red zone trips turned into field goal attempts not because of effort, but because spacing and timing broke down. That's not a criticism. It's a reality of situational football. Looking ahead, the optimism here isn't emotional. It's structural. 9 months between injury and the season opener is a realistic window for a quarterback whose game is built on processing, anticipation, and controlled creativity. And the emphasis on no restrictions isn't bravado. It's acknowledgement that partial availability in the red zone can sometimes be worse than none at all. If you can't trust footwork inside tight spaces, the playbook shrinks. That's why patience matters. From a league-wide comparison standpoint, teams with stable quarterback timelines consistently outperform the league average in red zone touchdown percentage, even early in the season. Not because they're healthier, but because they're clear. Clarity leads to cleaner execution. The Chiefs don't need Mahomes to be Superman in Week 1. They need him to be precise. They need him to be consistent. And they need him to be aligned with the offense's situational identity. That's what this update actually tells us. It's not a promise. It's a framework. And when you evaluate it through red zone execution, third down structure, and coaching design under pressure, it fits exactly how Kansas City has always operated when they're at their best.